Welcome back to The Way We Farm. Today, corn harvest. Corn harvest is my favorite. My back window's dirty. The corn is drier than it looks. I think it's below 20%. We're in a field that we rent. This ground is kind of variable. It was super dry, but the yield monitor is calling it over 200. So I'm very happy with that. If this is the worst corn we have, I'd be tickled. I was going to say thrilled and tickled at the same time, and it come out funny. So here we are. We got our new to us 12-row Clark head on. So it's got New Holland tin work on the end, and I don't know what kind of tin work, but somebody had this head, and it was a 20-inch head. It was an 18-row head. They put brand new Case IH row units on it. Didn't run it very much. It has worked well on our combine. Troy put a Bish adapter on it. BISH, and those guys were great to work with. I called out there, I can't remember my sales guy's name, but they sent it to us. It bolted up beautifully. They sent a new plate for the hydraulic deck plates, so it goes right to the single point hookup on our John Deere 9670, and it went on there perfect. They did a great job. There was everything we needed in the kit. We mounted the kit. It's safe. The latch is latch. So although we're not going super fast, somebody asked me on my Instagram the other day, why are you going so slow? Well, we're at 200 plus bushel corn with a little 9670 taking 30 foot of 200 bushel corn. So if I had the 8-row head and I was running 3.5 miles an hour, nobody would say I was going slow. But going 2.4 with a 12-row, you're putting the same amount of bushels through per hour. So Troy's running grain buggy. Our friend Mark's running the truck. We're trying to get our new grain dryer fired up hopefully later today. We'll let you know how that goes. So my favorite time of year is combining corn. Unfortunately, yesterday we woke up to 2 inches of snow. Never did combine yesterday. We're just going nicely now. I don't know if you can tell how gray that sky is. It just doesn't look good. There's snow flurries in the air. So follow along. Let's harvest some corn. This is why we try to beat the snow, because tractors are roughing the cold. And guess what? That snow doesn't go through a combine very well. So I got my main man, our son Troy, running grain cart. There's not even a breeze today, November 2nd, and he is the top-notch cart operator. I hope my part-time guys don't see this and get their feelings hurt, but Troy is a top-notch everything guy. He is the mechanic. He is the best operator. We strip-tilled this ground this spring with our Gladiator. His strips are so good. We normally combine with an 8-row head, and it's always a challenge with the guest rows, but he did such a good job in here strip-tilling this. I told him we could have combined this easy with an 8-row head, but so far we're loving our new 12-row head, so we wanted to be on the guest row, and I want to go to controlled traffic. 30-foot combine, 30-foot strip tiller, 30-foot planter, 90-foot sprayer, and did I already say 30-foot flex head? So kind of cool to be on controlled traffic for the first time in my life. Big moment is finally here after much screwing around. Trying to put some wet in the top of the top. I think we got So today is test plot day. So this field is at our home farm. We actually, next to this, towards the road, we've got, I think 10 varieties we're gonna do, but there's only 6 rows of each variety. So I'm just taking a pass to get down to the other end to open it up. We're gonna use a weight wagon, old school. This corn is amazing. Right now the yield monitor is 300 bushel. I love doing good corn, but we're going to do a little bit of calibration today on the yield monitor because I don't think it's really 300 bushel, but it's darn good corn. First day using the 12-row corn head. I did one headland off. The corn seems great. 22% moisture, which for us is good. I feel surprised sitting there in my pickup truck. Nice channel 97 day. So we're almost done with the test plot. The weight wagon's up at the end, a little hard to see, but he's dumping into the truck right now. So some people ask me, why do you screw around with test plots? Well, every year we learn something. They're a little bit of a pain in the butt to plant. They're a little bit of a pain in the butt to harvest. But this is, I think, 102 day. This plot went from 89 day to 102 day. It shows us what they yield, what different varieties, what new up and coming varieties do, and they also show you the moisture, the standability, and lots of things. So always learn something. Last week we did a soybean test plot, and because of that, 9 days ago we did it. I changed my order on 120 units of soybean seed to 120 units of something that's actually a shorter season and yielded just as good or better than the ones that I had ordered. So anyways, I like doing test plots. They're a little bit of a time consumption pain, but all in all, I like them. So thanks for watching this edition of The Way We Farm. So corn harvest is going to be a struggle. We built a brand new top dry dryer, going to set it up as just auto flow every 15 minutes. It's going to let a little out, put a little in. We're having a tough time getting that going. But earlier in the week, we got out the old one-row New Idea picker. When I was a boy, my dad filled a couple corn cribs with a one-row picker. And by the time I was 13, he let me start picking with a 30-20. We put the old 40-20 on the picker. And then we got a John Deere 40-40 with a cab in 1984. Then we were picking one row in style. So we picked a little corn. We've got a few sheep that are just pets. So we threw a little bit of corn in a wagon. We'll bag it up, feed it to the sheep throughout the winter. We just throw it in on the cob. So Western New York, wasn't supposed to rain today, sprinkled overnight. Now the forecast doesn't sound great, but we'll get through it. We've got about a couple hundred acres of our own corn left to do and probably 400 of custom work, maybe a little more. So we'll keep picking away at it. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on The Way We Farm. Great week to feed the world.